Filial piety is the connection to God. That is how God made it. That's how we should relate. And then he said, don't complain all the time. You're just self-centered. And then he said, you have to be centered on God's will, what he wants and means. It's not important what you want. So he said also the problem is our second generation, they measure their partner from the eyes of the outside world and not from God's viewpoint. So the Doctor said many interesting things also. He said restoration is all about rebuilding our relationship to God and rebuilding our relationship to people. Don't judge the central figure. Think about what you would do in this position and be mature to resolve conflicts. So don't try to resolve conflicts when you're immature. And then he said, living for the sake of others is actually not a very good expression. It should be living for my second self. So then it becomes much closer. So, and he said, Chonsong means word and accomplishment in the Chinese science. And it means really sincerity or wholeheartedness. So devotion is only a very casual translation, only. And he said, the universe is the essence of God's Chonsong. So God invested 100% everything. And then he said love is coming from Chonsong, not before, it's coming from that. So when you invest a lot, for example, as a mother or father, you invest everything in your children. So you love them, you can never separate from them. So you should invest the same in husband and wife. If you invest everything, you can't leave them, you know. So it means people don't invest, so there's no love. So therefore God invested 100%, he cannot leave us, you know, there's no way. So for me this was very exciting. So therefore I want to read his Dr. Sarbite. And he said, Chonsong is ceaseless, countless, repetitive, and life-risking. And then Chonsong is divine magnetism. So it's like, pulls you. And he said the second generation, they have God's DNA. So they all will come back. They have no, they come from God's lineage, you know. So he said that even if second generation misbehave, you know, God can punish them, but Satan cannot punish them because they don't belong to him anymore. So this is very positive outlook. Mm-hmm. So we have God's, nobody ever had God's DNA before, so second generation is very lucky. Mm-hmm. So don't misbehave, you don't need to. Okay. We have to have a life of faith. Until we are totally one with God, we have to have a life of faith. If we don't have a life of faith, we are not going the right way. We're going Satan's way. So therefore it's important to have here. What does that mean? Hundake. This is witnessing. This is praying. And this is donation. And this is Sunday service. So these 5 things should do. Then we can come closer and closer to God. There was one Japanese brother, he was really like kind of not a good person. He made his family suffer a lot. And so, I don't know, suddenly he got the idea to read every day 2 hours from Doke, loud. And you know, after a few, I don't know how long, but he changed. You know, he became a different person. And he became kind, and so this was spreading all over Japan, and then the Philippines heard that. So they understood there's a way to change the atmosphere.
And I want to share about one specific experience when a brother, he came up to me, and he was like, hey, Johannes, you should join Chanyang team. And I was like, no, I don't really feel like it. I'm here for me, and my knee is bad. I don't know if I can. And so I was like, okay, you know what, I'll pray about it. I went to the office, and I told them, I want to join Chanyang team. And they're like, yeah, so you'll have to cut your hair and cut your beard. And I've been saving my hair for like 9 months, maybe, like a really long time. And so I was like, you know what, okay, I'm not going to join. No, like, I'm not, like, I'm not ready for that kind of sacrifice. And later on that day, an old Japanese man, he comes up to me, and he takes me by the face, like, I don't know this man. He takes me by the face, like, oh, so handsome. But you know, your father said, only fishermen are allowed to come in. And I just started laughing because I knew it was so clear. I was supposed to join Channing.